بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome dear student of grade 6 in lesson 3 unit 3. Let's begin our lesson by asking a question. Give reason for the total amount of water on earth doesn't change even if water changes from one state to another. In the previous lesson, we talked about the water cycle. It begins from the sea. When the sun rays falls on the sea, it evaporates this water into water vapor. This water vapor collected in, yes, in clouds. These clouds move from one place to another, and these clouds, yes, condensation takes place and fall on precipitation as rain drops or rain droplets to fall another time to the runoff of the earth to the sea and ocean and lakes. So, because it can be replaced or recycled through the water cycle. So, the water cycle is the key word of that the total amount of water on earth doesn't change. You have learned from the previous studies that three different ways of heat transfer, convection, one of them. What is meant by convection? It is a way by which heat can transfer. It is the process in which the heat transfer in liquids and gases. So convection is concentrate in liquids and gases, or the way to transfer heat in liquid and gases. When hot molecule with less density rises up, while the colder molecule, which is more density, fall down. So the heated air, it comes up or down. Here, if you have some liquid here in this bottle, like this, and you heat it. When you heat it, its density become, yes, I heard you, become less. Then it moves up. When it become colder, its density become, yes, high. So it goes down. So convection other time, let's hear from you. Repeat after me. It's a process in which heat transfers in, yes, liquid and gases. Hot molecules come up or down. I heard you because, yes, it comes up because of less density, rises up. And the colder one falls down due to the more density or high density. Convection in liquids and gases. When liquid or gas is heated, as we said at this example here, and becomes less dense, the lighter it rises up. So the reason why the air of the liquid rises up, because it becomes less dense and lighter. And we notice the lighter thing rises up. While the cold liquid or gases is denser. Denser means, yes, high density. High density means it moves downward into downward and replace the warm liquid. So it is cycle. Cold one comes down and the hot one comes up, and it process is lasts until the all the liquid or gas at the same temperature. What matter here is hot things comes up and cold things comes down. Things here means, yes, gas or liquid. Comes up because it become light. Light means low density or high density. Yes, low density. And it becomes heavy. Heavy means low density or high density. Answer. Yes, high density. That's it. Let's move to the warm liquid or gas that moves upward here, and the cold liquid or gas that moves downward called convection current. So how can we define convection current? Can anyone tell me? Yes, it's a moving of liquid or gas upward or downward according to what? Yes, according to their temperature. If the temperature is high or it's gain heat, it moves forward. It moves upward. When the temperature down and become colder, it moves downward. The force of gravity helps in rotating the convection current, causing the formation of wind and ocean current. So, the wind and the ocean current is produced according to the gravity on the convection current. So, when the gravity affects the convection current, it, yes, form what? Wind and ocean current. Let's ask one of you, what is the cause of formation of wind current? Someone help me. Yes, the effect of gravity on the convection current. Someone answer, what is meant by convection current? Excellent. Move liquid or gas, warm liquid or gas upward, and move cold or liquid or gas downward. Let's see the video.
Back to Kids Fun Science. My name is Ken, and today's experiment is convection currents. Hot air rises and cold air sinks. As always, adult supervision is required. What you need for this experiment is a container, a small bottle.
We put this cube to notice the water. You know, the water is colorless. So how can we notice the movement of water? We have to color water to see the convection current. And then what's happened? Let's see. This water comes down. So this water is cold or hot? I heard one of them. Yes, one of you cold. Yes, this is cold water because it comes down. And when the water is heated, it comes, yes, up or moves up. So warm water moves up and cold water moves down. So convection current in the Earth's atmosphere help to determine regional climate. Regional climate means the climate condition in a specific region. As Egypt, it is a region, we have a regional climate, climate condition أو ظروف الطقس in our region depend on the convection current. The relationship between convection and condensation. One of them is convection and the other is condensation. Can I ask one of you to remember me what is meant by condensation? Yes, Ali. Yes, it's excellent. Condensation is transferring matter from, yes, from gas into liquid, and convection moving this gas or liquid up or down. So convection causes the rising of temperature of air that contains water vapor. Condensation happens when this rising air loses its heat. We said that when the gas loses heat, condensation takes place, and the cold water vapor change into water droplets, and finally this leads to the formation of clouds. So again, convection cause, yes, rising the temperature, the rising of temperature of the air that contains water vapor. And this water vapor, when loses energy, it transfers into right water droplets. These water droplets form finally what? Clouds. And the clouds, when we move from one place to another, it falls another time in a form of what? Yes, in the form of rain. The heating of Earth. Now let's study how the incline of sun rays affects the weather. One of you help me to remember, if the sun is perpendicular on the earth, the heat or the temperature will rise or fall down. I heard you. Perpendicular means the temperature is rises. If the temperature is the water falls inclined, is the angle of incline affecting the temperature? Let's see. In this figure, the sun fall perpendicular. The sun rays fall perpendicular on the Earth's surface. So the area near the equator of the Earth here, this area is hot. Let's see about this figure. Here the sun rays is inclined, semi-inclined. So the Earth's surface in this area is just warm, not heat or not hot. يبقى hot is the most one has temperature. Next is warm, and let's see what happened if it's in this figure. When the sun rays fall very inclined on the Earth's surface in this area far away from equator, it's called what? It's called very cold. So we have three positions. Equator, it is perpendicular in the Earth, so it is hot. And then away from the equator, so it is inclined or semi-inclined, so it is warm. Finally, at the poles, North Pole or South Pole, it is very inclined, so it is very cold. This is the three position on which the sun rays fall on the Earth. Now we finish lesson 3. Till we meet again, best of luck, goodbye, and good luck.